So Charlotte, home to a number of Olympic swimmers, they got to have some good places to train.
So Wilson is at Queen's University, which is one of them.
Listen, I was last with this guy, Coach Jeff. We were just sitting here talking. It was 5 years ago, and we were not in this pool area. You got a new pool area, a new thing. Nothing to knock on an old pool, but I mean, it was very old. This is amazing over here, Coach Jeff.
Yeah, it's been amazing what we've been blessed with, and it's a great training facility. And 5 years ago, we were just getting started, and now we have 2 championships.
Well, and you can see the banners. I was going to reference those a little bit earlier when you guys were talking about the sports stuff. 5 years to NCAA national champions. That doesn't happen a whole lot, man. That's amazing.
Thank you. We've had great support from the community, great support from the administration, and of course our partnership with SwimMAC can only help as well.
And we're going to be hanging out here. They got the Pan American Games going on right now. The Worlds are coming up. It's great for your guys, your guys and girls out there to be around some of these SwimMAC swimmers.
Exactly, and we've also benefited from it. We just had a young man win a silver medal at the World University Games, and we have 2 heading to Russia for the World Championships also that swim for Queens as well.
I love this. We're going to tell you more about SwimMAC, talk to some of the swimmers as well, and just, I mean, Queen's University, man, great stuff. You don't see many areas around here, many schools that have those banners hanging up over the NCAA champs right there, men and women. Men and women.
In fact, the first trophies for the city of Charlotte.
Drop the mic. Back to you. We have had some technical difficulties, and I'm hanging out with Coach. If you're just tuning in, we're at Queen's University here. We were here 5 years ago. This was not here 5 years ago. They've had just great success going on right here. What's going on? It's a little quiet right now. They were swimming for an hour and we missed it, but we're back now. What's going on behind us over here, Coach?
Behind us, the Team Elite, SwimMAC Team Elite guys are activating right now. So the idea before you get in the pool and swim is to get the body ready to go, and it prevents injuries, warms them up, gets them a little stronger. We have the Dolphin group, the 12-year-olds are over in the gym working out with Coach Ruiz.
We're going to have some of them on a little bit.
We are, and so we got a lot of things going on. Soon the water will be churning up. But right now they're all trying to be physically active and carry the activity from the dry land into the water.
Big stuff going on in the swim world. We got the Pan American Games going on, World Championships, I think, coming up.
Well, Wilson, we got all kinds of swimming going on. Most of the kids out there that swim around the community just finished their Summer League Championship. Big Summer League Championships all around town. Awesome to do. Transitioning to swim club in Hickory and in Greensboro, there's championship meets. So all the little kids who are swimming in their championship meets, and the big guys, World University Games finished. We got 2 medals there. Pan Am Games, we've already won 4 medals there out of the SwimMAC athletes. And then the World Championships in Russia coming up.
I love the Summer League stuff. We were going back and forth on Twitter a couple weeks back. I found in my old trunk a lot of my old ribbons and all that from back in the skinny days. Every time I do that, you call me out, though, to get in the water. We had a belly flop contest last time. But I'm looking over here. We got everybody being really active here behind us, the elite team over there, and there's one guy that's just kind of
hanging out.
He's just kind of laying
down there. Can you get that?
It's an interesting angle there with that young lady.
Ryan.
Hey.
Which activity is that?
Oh, good morning. Live TV.
That's right. Hands not there.
I think.
Well, we caught him at a bad time.
That's nuts. Listen, we're hanging out this morning, having a good time.
Not see that.
That'll make TMZ. Wow. Listen, no, it's crazy. It was nuts here earlier, and now it's crazy. It's you know, sometimes things get a little nutty with Ryan Lochte.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
So listen, we got the kids coming up, all this kind of good stuff. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be back with you in August as well.
And you're gonna swim against the little kids later, right?
Yeah.
They want to. The little kids want to race.
12-year-old.
The 12-year-olds want to have a. They saw the ribbon, forwarded out to the team. They know that you have swum in the past.
Yes.
They want a piece of you.
On that note, back to you in the studio. Can we have a Snark Report Part 2? No, save me, Derek, please.
You know, it's the funniest thing. While she was watching, she was just like, and then Ryan Lochte popped up, and Caitlin was like,
who is that? Is that who I think it is?
A little excited there.
We are here. The kids are in the pool having a good time. We got some of the elite team members here. We got Kirsty here. Roy is here as well. Just a little bit awkward because Roy, we're hoping you're going to be at the Pan Am Games. That's going on now. We've been talking about that this morning, but you're not there because it's injury stuff you've been dealing with. You've been following along online, so people know that, but it kind of stinks.
Yeah, it's a little rough not being there, especially, you know, it's the kind of competition where you can really break out and it's not too many people there where you won't go unseen. So You know, it's a little disappointing, but I'm happy to see my other teammates there doing well.
You're coming back. We were talking off air. We had some technical difficulties earlier. Where you're really coming back, and you're going to get there.
Yeah, I'm ahead of schedule physically, and I'm pretty happy about that. Just have to stay on the timeline to make sure I heal well.
One thing I love as well is the interaction that Team Mac, SwimMAC that they have with some of the younger swimmers. I was having a fun time. This was all, we got the moms here now and everything, but we're here, and Kirsty was here. You were talking to the kids about, you know, how they can get there, how they can kind of reach some of those heights that you've reached in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's all about, I think at their age, it's all about just having fun, making friends, enjoying what they're doing. Because then if you're enjoying it, you're working harder.
Yeah, I like
and that's
that
all part of the process.
Yeah, that was some good stuff. We had that also, kind of had a fun moment with the kids. You're not from Australia.
I'm not from Australia, different continent.
Right.
Zimbabwe, Africa.
She said
no
she was
shrimp
from
on the
Zimbabwe.
barbie.
No, she said, I'm from Zimbabwe. And I said, oh, shrimp on the Barbie. And she got very offended. Very offended. But no, not really. That's good. And are you a one-woman wolf pack?
I am.
You are? With
I
your
am.
suit there.
My suit, my Australian suit.
Oh, see, I got confused. It all comes together. Listen, we're going to have more with you. Coach Dave's out here as well. A lot of good stuff. Pan Am Game's going to be following this guy. I just tweeted their links out as well. Make sure you follow them. It's been a fun morning out here. We got all these kids over here. We got some of the elite swimmers on with us a little bit earlier on. I wanted to get Coach Jeff on again. If you guys are looking right here, you guys, brand new pool. We were thinking 5 years ago we didn't have this pool. Right. You're using some new technology to really kind of kick it up a notch with the swimming.
Yeah, we're using a system called Luma Lane Systems that Coach Marsh helped develop, and with a guy named Paul Bowman, and it's an underwater light system.
Yeah, show that right there, Mike. You see that light down there? So those are LEDs, and as you're looking, the water's kind of churning right there. The swimmers stay with the light.
Lights, exactly. So they can swim all the way. Our best swimmer, Ryan Lochte, can swim at world record pace, or our developmental swimmers can swim at whatever pace Coach Marsh sets it at.
And he's controlling that with his app right there.
Yes.
So each individual swimmer, he can control how fast they're going, the intervals and all that kind of stuff. That's amazing right there. You've also got some underwater cameras over here to the right over here, Mike. You can see, you can do that. What do you use that for?
Well, we look for under their stroke, how they are underwater, so that we can see how they're developing underwater. A lot of times coaches only get one view. Yeah. Coach Marsh is very much an advocate of taking a look of the full scope of the swimmer.
And I've got one of the others. I was having a good time with this young man over here earlier. They had some of the team elite Olympians, the gold medal winners, various champions. They come out and speak. This is Zach. Now, how old are you?
12.
All right. Now, how long you been swimming with Mac here? SwimMAC?
Only a year.
Only a year. What was it like to kind of sit there as some of these Olympic swimmers, they won? What was it like hearing them speak?
It was really cool and inspiring to show what we could be if we continued in this.
Yeah, kind of a little inspiring, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we got some of the other crazy kids. Come on, come on, get over here. I told them all we would get them all on TV. We're having a good time out here this morning. Some of these kids over here, they're swimming with the best of the best already. They're just getting going over here. I got a feeling we're going to see some of these kids at that next level, at that level where they're going to the Pan Am Games that are going on right now, the World Championships and all that. In fact, I think we're going to come back with them later on in August and do a program with them before they head back to school. School time doesn't mean get out of the pool. A lot of programs when they go to school, different athletic programs, a lot of the schools now have swim teams, which is pretty awesome as well. Coach Marsh right now, again, he's out there with the Olympic team, and he's coaching these kids over here, which I think is absolutely amazing. Great stuff going on, using all kinds of crazy technology. And I got to plug Coach Jeff again. Not one national championship, but
2 national championships.
And for the city of Charlotte, that's pretty rare.
Yes, that's the first 2 trophies for the city of Charlotte.
First NCAA national championships for the city of Charlotte right here, Queens University, the men's and women's swim team. Amazing stuff over here. Great partnership with Mac. Listen, we're going to have this all linked up for you online at WCCBCharlotte.com. Mac, Queens, everything. We'll have it right there. Deb's back in the office working on it right now. Great technology, guys. I'm telling you, you look at the LED thing shooting here with the kids. I couldn't do that.